2. Slightly hungover today, just a little bit. This is the last day. Last night was the last day before everything started. Dota starts today, approximately 40 minutes from when I'm recording this. I think the group stages should begin. So I hung out last night with Moxie, Jenkins, and T-Governor for dinner because they wanted KFC. And I thought, you know what? All right. So I have this app called Glovo, which is like Deliveroo in Romania. And they don't have, I don't think that Jenkins or Moxie could get it to work on their phones. I got it to work on my phone, I think, because I have a European number, it worked. Either way, food was delivered, and we just ate it sitting on the floor. Like, we just wanted KFC, which is a thing that happens sometimes. You just need what your heart tells you needed something. You have to indulge it. And Jenkins was very happy, but the menu was obviously in Romanian. Any Romanians out there can tell me there was a sauce called Glen, 2 N's, Glenn, Glen, and there was something else called Susan. And Glen wouldn't translate for us. It was basically like garlic aioli, right? It was like a garlic mayonnaise. It was just funny. Glen. Can I get some Glen on that, please? Any Susan? Yeah, just the Glen. And then I played Terraforming Mars. Played 2 games of that. One during the afternoon and then one in the evening. I played with Trent, Lyrical, and Cap. And Ken was helping me out. And the first time I played with Ken's help, I won. Got some pretty good cards, in all honesty. For anyone that plays Terraforming Mars, I picked, what is it called, Happy Valley Corp or whatever, so metal was worth more to me. And I got all these cards that when you tap them, you put microbes on them. And I had like 4 or 5 cards that all helped each other with that. So it was like, if you play this, you can tap that and add a microbe to whatever you want. If you play this, when you play this card or any card that's green, stick a microbe on it. You know, it was funny. So that was lots of points as well. But I only won by 2 points. It seems to me like in a good game of Terraforming Mars, you're never quite sure who's winning. You can have an idea, but it's not until you really start to dig in. And even 1 or 2 points can make a big difference. It was a fun game. Complicated. Because I then played it without Ken's help, and I came last. But I don't think I got particularly good cards. I didn't get anything that gave me metal creation, plant creation, nothing. At no point was my income and those things up. And I couldn't get my money up either. It kind of sucked. Card draw in that instance, I think, would have been important. And just whacking down forests and stuff. Anyway, I was drinking this beer called Ursus beer. I had a few cans of that knocking about. And then I was drinking some whiskey. And the problem with whiskey is I'm not used to drinking whiskey. So I don't know how much is a lot. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'll have like some whiskey in a glass and I'm drinking it. I'm thinking, this is going down real smooth, real nice. I'm drink. And then I'm suddenly like, man, I'm actually kind of drunk. Like, I know if I'm drinking a beer or a cider or something like that, or wine, I've had 3 glasses of wine. That's, you know, that's not going to get me hammered. But with whiskey, I'm just like, sippy, sippy. And then after a while, I'm like, wow, I'm actually kind of fucked up right now. It's harder for me because you just like, just drinking the whiskey and not realizing that actually that this is quite a lot of alcohol. You've got to be careful. I already drank my tea, I had to, so now I'm on the iced tea, fused tea, persici and hibiscus. I bloody love iced tea. Several people have asked if I could close the window when I'm recording these, but try to imagine that this is just, you've popped round. I'm not dressed. I'm not dressed yet. I don't worry. I'll just come around. We'll have a quick chat. Just want to chat about a few things. Have a cup of tea. Yeah. Come on over. Imagine we're just sitting here. The window's open. The gentle, slowly cool breeze blowing in from Bucharest. We're just having a quick catch up or planning something that we're going to do that day, rather than some official message podcast or whatever where I'm going to be like, you know, we need absolute silence. This isn't some important message. It's just me talking bollocks. And I thought it would give you more of an impression of being here. If the window was open, it's like we're both here in this room just chilling. If that scares you, feel free to leave. I have a question for all of you out there watching this on YouTube, which is like 12 people. Thank you very much. When a video urges you to like, share, and subscribe, do you? Does anybody? If anyone tells you, don't forget to mash that bell, does that ever work? Is that, they call it a call to action in advertising, right? Don't forget to issue the call to action. And I'm thinking, nobody's telling me what to do. No product has ever instructed me via a call to action, and I've ever done it. I don't think I've ever done that in my life. Don't forget to subscribe. I'm like, oh yeah, gosh, thanks for reminding me. I don't think that ever happens. Fuck off. If I like it, I'll like it. If I subscribe, I'll subscribe. If I want to share it, yeah, maybe I will. Don't fucking tell me what to do. How dare you? You're just a tiny pixelated head on a screen. I spoke to Jenkins last night. He's a good lad. I called him out on his boldism. For anyone that doesn't know, he said something very mean about bold people. It was brought to my attention by the Bold Council and our allies. He didn't have an excuse or an apology. So I do like Jenkins, but bear in mind, he's a boldist. Also, if you shave your head, you are not part of the club. Okay? If you shave your head and then you left it alone for a month and your hairline is normal, you are not a part of the club. The Society of Bald People rejects you. I can say this, I'm not an official spokesman, but we're an egalitarian group. There is no head of baldism. I'm telling you right now, if you have the option to have full lustrous head of hair, you opted to shave it, that's your personal choice. No problem, however you want to have your hair. But don't ever attempt to claim that you're a bald bro, because you are not. You have elected to be that way. I would love it if in these videos I was constantly like putting my fingers through my thick locks that rained down upon my gown, and I'd sweep them from side to side from time to time. Good morning. Sweeps hair, flowing dark locks. Good morning. Just woke up. So don't attempt to claim that we have a shared thing going on because you shaved your head. If, like me, you are a bald man who shaves his head, welcome, brother, welcome. Also, I am happy when people ask me for advice about going bald, because it's a hard thing to cope with mentally sometimes. Very happy to help you. If it's starting to go and you are trying to hide it, that you hiding it is what's making you anxious. That fear that people will notice. They know. People notice hair very quickly. Shoes, they don't notice shoes. Whether you're wearing a watch or not, people don't notice that shit. Your fingernails, people don't really notice those. People notice hair. If you're worried about people noticing you're going bald, you're constantly trying to, cover it up, wearing a hat or wearing your hair in a funny way, just get rid of it. Embrace who you truly are. And without that anxiety, you'll feel a lot better about yourself. Right, I better get up because Ken's coming over. We're going to watch the games. I'll see you lot tomorrow.